I'm Paul Sinha, comedian, broadcaster and professional quizzer. Best known for my alter ego, the Cinnamon, on The Chase.
What an interesting team we've got developing here.
I spend so much of my time answering questions and solving puzzles that it won't surprise you to know that I love a good crossword. It's 100 years since the first one was published in a British newspaper, the Sunday Express, in 1924. Inventor of the crossword puzzle. Arthur Wynne is credited with creating the first word cross, as he called it. Author and retired journalist Ian Hernan has written about the history of the crossword. So who was Arthur Wynne?
Arthur Wynne was the son of a Liverpool newspaper editor. At 19, he emigrated to America. And by 1913, he was editing the puzzle page of one of the New York newspapers. He came up with the idea of doing what we would now call a crossword.
And was it designed exactly as we know it today?
He experimented with various designs and eventually came up with the sort of box shape that we have today.
Since then, millions of us have been hooked. Now, do you do crosswords?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, on the way to work.
On the way to work?
Yes.
Which crossword do you do?
It's on an app. So
Oh,
it
it's on
does
an app.
sometimes give you hints.
Do you like crosswords?
I do the occasional crossword, yes.
Cryptic or quick?
Quick.
Do you do crosswords?
Not a lot, no.
Well, this is interesting. Perhaps we can get you into crosswords. We'd like to start with 19 across, which is parched. Blank, blank, Y.
Wow. Maybe dry.
There you go. For the past century, the crossword has helped to keep our minds active at home and in the classroom. It's even been used to recruit code breakers during the Second World War. And to find love. Hoping his crossword fanatic partner Rachel would say, I do. Ed published his cryptic marriage proposal in his local newspaper. You are undoubtedly the king and queen of the cryptic crossword in a specific way.
Originally, it wasn't going to go in the paper for everybody. It was just going to be a kind of one-off edition for Rachel and I. So I developed all the clues on that basis.
Rachel, when did you first start suspecting that something was amiss?
There was one clue at the bottom. I worked the answer out as "Will you marry me?" I don't know if this is aimed at me or not, or whether it's just a funny clue. And
why did you think it might be aimed at you?
Because the other clues were quite personal. I'm a Harry Potter fan, and there was a clue about Hedwig the owl, and there were other clues about places we'd been to on holiday.
And did you answer in the affirmative?
I did. Yes, I did. I did say yes.
I thoroughly applaud you. You're very much people of my own heart. From a love match to a rematch. The Times newspaper holds an annual cryptic crossword competition. And this year, software engineer Chloe Hutton took part for the first time. She came runner-up to legendary 13-time champion Mark Goodliff. I'm fascinated by the idea of being as good as you are. When did you realise you were that good?
I think I started very young, and I do lots of non-cryptics as well. So I'm doing that deliberately to try and get faster.
How does the competition actually work?
You do 3 crosswords in under an hour, and then the top 50% get through to the next round, and then the top 5 went to the final.
How male was it?
The room? Extremely. I think there were 10 women actually.
Out of how many?
120.
Were you surprised by this?
It's a shame because all the people that got me into crosswords, my mum and my granny. And then actually I found out quite recently that my great-granny was also really into cryptic crosswords.
Whether cryptic or quick, the crossword has endured. And I hope it continues to delight and challenge us for the next 100 years. So happy birthday to the humble old crossword.